it's Trish McCowan again. I want to give a shout out to all those people who love the winter sports conditioning classes. Today, I'm going to be giving you something very similar to what we did in winter sports conditioning. We're going to be doing an ab exercise, followed by a lower body exercise, followed by an upper body exercise, and then finally a cardiovascular type push event. We're going to do 5 different circuits of that, a minute on and 20 seconds off. All right, and things to think about when you're doing time sets. When you're doing time sets, I want you to think more about quality of movement versus quantity of movement. You know, we can all do as many reps as we possibly can in a minute, but what do they look like? I want the quality of movement to be just as good. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I do have my gym timer that I brought with me today. I set it to do 20 rounds, 1 minute per round. And then also 20 seconds of rest in between. I am using the Gym Flex timer, and if you wanted to take this workout and do it yourself at home with your own music, you could get the Gym Flex timer and you could manipulate maybe doing it for 45 seconds if that's better for your fitness level with more rest or less rest. So it's called the Gym Flex timer. It's available in the App Store and it's totally free. So I am going to start my timer. All right? And we're going to start with an abdominal exercise.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hands over the top of the head, sit all the way up and grab the knees. All right? Nice. So now I get a 20-second rest to prepare for my squats. When you're squatting, I want to make sure that you're sitting back in the heels, all right, driving up through the heels, and not pushing through the knees.
3,
pushing through the knees or sitting back.
Go.
Squat, pull it up. Squat, pull it up. Squat, pull it up. Nice. So 1 minute of that. Good quality squats, keeping that chest up, squeezing the glutes at the top, driving through the heels. Nice. They're minute-long intervals. You get to rest.
Rest.
Nice. So you get your 20-second rest here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. The next exercise we're going to be doing is a plank walk. And if you need to drop to your knees in this, you can. You can do it from the
3,
knees.
2, 1, go.
Here would be your modification. All right? Forward with the pelvis from the knees. You can still plank walk from your knees, all right? Or heel. Grab water if you need it. Here's our cardiovascular push.
3,
The skater.
1, go.
Come on, hang in there. 20 seconds. Push, push. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Rest.
Round 1 complete. And now rest. 20 seconds. All right, ready for round 2. We're gonna start with an abdominal. I call it a butt bumper. So, we're waiting for our timer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Pop that up towards the ceiling. Make it small. Try not to gather too much momentum. Try to take that up towards the ceiling. That's your goal here. Small and towards the ceiling. You can relax your head down, hands up off the ground. Nice job.
Rest.
Rest. Next up, walking lunges. Inhale through your nose. This is your rest period. Quality of walking lunges. Make sure you step far enough out in front
3,
and drive up through the heel.
1, go.
Drop down and all the way up. Keep the chest up. Drop down and drive up through the heel of that front foot. Drop down and up. Drop down and up. Nice. Keep those going. Drop down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Good quality of motion and movement versus quantity. It's all about the quality. Making sure that you own every part of the movement. Nice. Finish this. Nice, and rest. Okay, our upper body. What are we doing? We're going to be doing handstand planks with elbow drop. All right, and you can do these from your hands or from your feet, and you can alternate them. So you'll drop down and go up on the right, down on the left, up on the left. Nice. Down right, up right, down left, up left. You can modify that from the knees. Just make sure you bring your pelvis forward. Drop down, up, drop down, up, drop down, up. Now left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side. You can return if you fatigue. Up, 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 up. Nice. Keep it going.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And rest. We're going to do a similar thing that we just did for the upper, now for the lower. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're breathing. You're on your knees.
Go.
Bring right foot forward, left foot forward, and go back down. Now bring left foot forward, right foot forward, back down. Try not to stand up. Try to stay in the squat. Go left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Good. Modification would be to stand all the way up. All right? That would be your modification. Using your hand on your knee and standing all the way up if you needed it. All right? And back to the harder one. Down, left, right, down, down, right, left. Oh, let's get one more. We want to be even.
Rest.
Nice. And rest. Taking a break for an edit and water.
Go.
So that was the end of round number 2. Moving on to round number 3. This is where we're going to be doing the bicycle. Already? Exercise. Here it is. Nice and long legs. Alternating elbow to knee for a minute. Back should feel stable. If for some reason you feel this in your back, I want you to modify by bringing knee to elbow, lifting the foot off the ground, keeping the back happy. All right, anytime you're doing abdominals, if you feel it in your low back, you need to stop and go to the modification. If you can do them like this, that's awesome. All right, what's up next? Lateral lunges, all right? Setting that off to the side. Inhaling through your nose. This is your rest period. Allow yourself a little water. Allow yourself to take some deep breaths. Start your feet together. We're gonna drop it over here and back to center and over here and back to center. If you wanna make this tougher, take the hands down to the foot, arms up, hands down to the foot, arms up. If you want to make it a little easier, keep the hands low, load the weight in the heel, keep the feet square, and move laterally side to side. Nice. "20 seconds, you got it, come on. All right, next up in round number 3 for our upper body push-ups. There are 3 levels for this, okay? A lot of your ability to do good push-ups has a lot to do with your shoulders. I have a little shoulder injury, so it's been a little challenging for me to get my push-up back. But here's a good place to start. Modification number 1, on your kitchen counter, on the back of your sofa, bringing your entire body in, driving out. All right, modification number 2, you'd go to the floor. You do the same thing, but from your knees. You need to bring your pelvis forward and not leave your glutes behind. So we'll drop down and up, down, up, down, up, up. Try to keep a neutral neck too, so you're not hanging your head or extending your neck. All right? If you need rest in between, take it. And if you can do the full military push-up from your hands and your feet, go ahead and do that one. I happen to have a shoulder injury, so I'm going to skip it. Here comes our rest. And our cardiovascular push is going to be lateral shuffle. All right? Inhaling through the nose. During the rest period, exhale. Nice job. 5 seconds. Get low.
3, 2, 1, go.
1 minute lateral shuffle. Nice. If you want to make this more difficult, you can touch the floor. Nice. Seconds in, 30 to go. Finish it.
1, rest.
Nice. And rest. All right. Round 3 complete. Next up, round 4. All right, time for round 4. Round 4 is going to start with a standard plank.
1,
Go. And so your standard elbow plank is elbows on the ground and feet behind you with nice neutral spine. When you're doing a plank, you're working isometrically, and oftentimes the biggest mistake I see is people are holding breath. So I don't want you holding breath while doing any type of plank. This would be the tougher version. If you needed to modify, you would drop to your knees, okay? But I would need you to make sure you pitch the pelvis forward so that you're bringing your glutes down and getting some intensity from it. It really changes it when you change the length of the lever, which is, elbows to toes or elbows to knees. The other thing too, if you are doing the more difficult version of this, which would be here, all right? If you feel it in your back, I want you to try to tighten out of it and return. So that's it. Elbow plank for a minute and then rest. Next up, we're doing some squat lifts. Ab, lower, upper, push. Round 4.
3, 2, 1, go.
So squat and lift to the side, squat and lift. Perfect. Quality of movement, owning every part of it. We can all fire off a ton here, but oftentimes we get into momentum and we're not really working the muscles that we want to be working because we're not controlling it. 30 seconds in. Come on. Squat and lift. Squeeze, squat, lift. 5 seconds, come on.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Nice. Back to the mat. Something for our upper body. More isometric work. So it's going to be a handstand plank You might need a mat for this. And you're gonna try to do elbow tap. All right?
3, 2, 1, go.
That's for the hands and the feet. If you need to modify, I'm trying to give you modifications with all of these upper body things because they can be challenging. You can do it this way, all right? Just make sure that your glutes aren't behind you and that you've really brought it forward.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Nice. Almost done with round 4. One more round to go. Jump squats. I know some of you are not jumpers, so your modification for jump squat would be to do a squat and a reach.
2,
all right?
go.
So I'll start with the regular jump squat, like this. Modified jump squat, squat and reach, squat and reach, squat and reach. You could even squat and press, squat and press, bringing that foot off the ground, your choice. Even if you're doing the regular jump squat, if you need time to rest in between, you can switch and always come back.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Nice. Round 4, done. Woo. Inhale, exhale, grab some water. And grabbing that water and finishing strong with round 5. Go, bird dogs. Right hand extended, left leg, and hold. Fire that left glute. Try to stabilize. Hold, hold, hold. Pull those abs in. Keep a nice neutral cervical spine. Keep the head and the eyes looking down at the ground. 5 seconds and we're going to switch to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch and hold. 1, 2, hold it. Fire that right glute, stabilize. Breathe.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Resting 20 seconds. Next up, single leg hip bridge. All right, 30 seconds on each side. So we're used to doing this hip bridge where we come up and down, and you can keep that one as your modification, or try to do it with a single leg, up and down. And we'll switch to the other side. There's 30 and switch. Drive up through that heel. You may feel stronger on one side versus the other, which tells me you might need to work harder on that one side that feels weak in the glute. And rest. We're going to try a tricep push-up. And many of you will only be able to do these from your knees because the elbows are going to come alongside the body versus out into a standard military push-up. So I'm going to start from the knees here. And I'm going to drop down. We're going to touch out in front, pull in, press up. Drop down, touch in front, pull in, push up. Drop down, touch in front, pull in, push up. Drop down, touch in front, here, and push. And we're trying to keep the elbows right alongside the body here, where we drive up and we use more of the tricep and less of the chest. All right? Push, and try to come up where you're not kind of leaving your belly down. Drive it all the way up there. Drop it down. Touch in front. Here, push, down, here, push, up, here, push,
3,
up.
2, 1.
Nice.
Rest.
And our last little push is going to be what I call the leapfrog load. So you're going to stand and you're going to set a squat, and then you're going to jump forward and land it and walk it back.
1. Go.
So squat, hop, squat, walk back. Again, hop, squat. So you start with the load the squat, hop, and land it. Walk it back. Again, load the squat, leapfrog load, walk it back. And again, load the squat, hop it, and walk back. Nice. 30 seconds in, 30 to go, and we're all done. Load, hop, load, walk back. And load, hop, load, and walk it back. Nice. Load, hop, load, and walk it back. Good job. Load, hop, load, and walk it back. Nice. Last one.
2, 1.
Perfect. That was 5 rounds. Ab, leg, upper push. I'm going to ask Carrie to put a little PDF of the exercises that we did and the order that we did them in, and also let you know about the gym flex timer. Because we did 1 minute rounds. Hold on. We did 1 minute rounds with 20 seconds of rest. If you need to do 45 seconds in a round and 30 seconds of rest, download that gym timer and create, a circuit time that works best for you. Don't feel like you can't keep up with the 1 minute when you can just do this yourself. Put on the video, but also take a look at the gym timer. And if you need more time to make it longer of an interval or less time, you can do that. And it's a free app. It's called the Gym Flex Timer. I hope this exercise circuit was helpful. Remember, it's an ab exercise, a lower body exercise, an upper body exercise, and some type of cardiovascular push. And I hope to see you all very soon. And I hope that you are staying healthy and safe, and that all of your families are healthy and safe as well. Can't wait to see you soon. Take care. Bye.